If you find yourself suddenly feeling overwhelmed with anxiety and you don't really know what to do, it can really help to add some grounding, safe elements to how you're feeling. And that means that you find a point in your body to focus on that feels safe and calm. So while your anxiety might be noticeable in your breath, you might feel like tension somewhere, you might also feel like you're stable at other parts of your body. That might be your feet on the ground, it might be in your heart, it might be in your legs. Anywhere where you can find a place that feels calm and peaceful is really good for this exercise. Alternatively, if it's hard to find a part of the body that's calm and peaceful, it can help to focus something in a room that feels calming to you. So there might be a painting, there might be your bed, anything that you feel adds a bit of calm when you look at it, that makes you feel peaceful, just having it there. Maybe you want to wear a sweater that feels quite comfortable, where the material feels soft, and all of that adds an element of safety to this sort of overwhelming feeling. Now, what you can do is sort of alternate between the feeling of anxiety, of overwhelm that you're feeling, and the soft grounding element, whether that's in your body or outside in your room, and just sort of alternate between the two. So you sort of allow yourself to focus on the feeling in your chest, in your jaw, wherever you feel the tension of the anxiety that comes up. And when it feels very overwhelming, you find your way back to the safe element. And you just sort of stay there for a couple of breaths. And you really focus on how comforting, how safe that feels. And then when you feel ready, you can alternate back into the feeling of anxiety. If you go back and forth like that, it basically helps you to not get overwhelmed by the feeling, but still allow yourself to notice the sensations, but always have an element of safety there. And I recommend that you practice this on times where you feel a little bit anxious, where you feel like something's going on, but you're not totally overwhelmed by it, because it can be really hard to do this when you're really overwhelmed, especially the first time. But with practice, if you come back and do this a bunch of times, it really becomes something that you can fall back on times where you suddenly feel overwhelmed with anxiety. And it's a really helpful tool to allow yourself to feel that feeling of fear that comes over you, while also allowing yourself to be safe and not overwhelm your nervous system. I really hope that helps, and if you have any questions, please let me know.